good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Rev Rich, and I know it's been a while. Just started a new job over at Silent Unity Prayer Ministry, where I will be supervising a call center there. So my week was this was my first week officially in the position. So I wanted to take that week off to kind of give them the best of me and get to know them as well. But I knew I couldn't leave this alone because trust me, I was getting messages telling me, what happened to the video, which is good because you assure me that somebody's watching and getting something from it, and I'm really grateful for that. With that being said, as today is Meditation Monday, I chose today to bring in a ceremony we usually do at the very beginning of the year. So as you know, we did the burning bowl ceremony after we did the burning bowl ceremony, as a meditation Monday as an individual. And we decided to look up one thing we wanted to release so it gave it an easier path to work on. Today, our meditation will be surrounded around the ceremony called the White Stone Ceremony. Now, this is done in most Unity spiritual centers at the beginning of the year. Like I said, usually New Year's Day, or at least the first Sunday of the new year. And again, since I took a week, I didn't want to leave you guys without it. Plus, it gives you a video that you can follow whenever, because again, you don't have to always wait till the beginning of the year for any of these ceremonies. You can go through the ceremony, do it now, and maybe 6 months from now, whatever your name is, you may want to do it again to make sure that it's still your path or maybe something else to do. So where does the White Stone Ceremony comes from? Well, in Revelations 2:17, it says, "Let anyone who has an ear to listen to what the Spirit is saying. I will give a white stone, and on that white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who received it." So the White Stone Ceremony is definitely an ancient ritual in which the stone was given to anyone who overcame bondage of any kind, so that you can claim a new name, a new beginning in their life. So the stone represents a clean slate, white being the color of purification. The stone represents our freedom. The ritual is an outer symbol of our inner change. Earlier this week, you were invited to release some worries and fears that you had. Now it's time to move forward and affirm the highest intention for yourself. So again, when we talk about bondage, it could be something that you were held to. Maybe it was your fear, maybe it was something else that you're holding on to that we let go in the burning bowl. Well, now that you've released from bondage, we want you to find your new name or your new purpose. So with that being said, the creativity and in this service is to actually go inside and to find that name for yourself. So the first thing is, normally we would say you need a white stone, and you can use a white tile, you can use a white stone. Two things that were introduced to me this year that normally I don't put on is, one, you can actually go online and just print a picture of the white stone. In the ceremony, you'll write down the name you receive, and you can fold it up and put it in your wallet, your pocketbook, your pocket, or post it somewhere. Or just a regular white piece of paper just to represent the stone. And one other one that was given to me was a photo of yourself you can write on. I mean, that also works for me. I look at it as when you do mirror work. You look at yourself. So imagine seeing a picture of yourself and writing your new name that you received right across that picture. With that being said, let's go ahead and move into the ceremony. So I'm going to ask you to take some cleansing breaths. So just take a nice deep breath in, making sure that you feel your abdomen rise and your lungs start to fill up. And just release anything, any worries, any anxieties that you may have, and just sink deeper into your chair, or if you happen to be laying down, sink deeper into that space. Take another cleansing breath. And again, just center yourself in this present moment, as we know that this is the moment of creation, the moment that we connect with our source, that one power, one presence, that source and energy that just flows in and through every one of us. And we just settle into that moment where there is no past or future, just this present moment. And as we take one last deep breath, We allow it all to just sink into this space, knowing we are grounded and just focused on this moment. So, we talked about releasing, but we want to recall any worries or concerns that we may have that did not get released. We want to bring it to the forefront of our mind. We want to thank it and we want to let it go. So, let's just take a moment and a few breaths with that. And let us continue to breathe, and we're going to let our mind just be still. We're going to hold the stone, the piece of paper, the picture, whatever it is in our hand, and we're just going to take a moment to become aware of all the blessings in our lives at this moment. Let's go ahead and take a couple of breaths with that. Let's take a deep breath in, just recognizing the blessing that we are. And as we continue to breathe, let us focus on what do we need to make our life all that we want it to be. What is that we need to make our life all that we want it to be? What do we need to make our life all that we want to be? And let us release that thought and focus on the message that comes from your heart. Is there a power or quality within you that is waiting to be revealed? Waiting for you to claim it. As we continue to breathe, open your mind and heart to receive. Feel the presence of Spirit within you. Sit quietly and patiently for as long as you need to let Spirit reveal what is yours to hear. If you feel you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. And then, once you receive that name, hit continue. When you hear what is meant for you and only you, claim it as your new name. As you hold a stone in your hand, repeat your new name over and over. As you repeat this name, it becomes embedded in your mind. And when you're ready, write your new name on the stone. And let this stone remind you of who you truly are. And together, let us just affirm, I am grateful for the truth that is revealed within me. I am grateful for the truth that is revealed within me. I am grateful for the truth that is revealed within me. And we affirm this with an amen. And again, I always remind you that, these meditations are recorded. You can always go back to it. If for whatever reason you did not hear that name, or you feel, well, you know what, as I always say, it's the first instinctive. If that's what came to you, I would take that as your message. We have a tendency to kind of want to hear something, and then when we hear it, we want to kind of brush away. No, that's not it. Let us take in faith that what we heard is ours to do. As always, I am grateful for you being here today. And if no one else has told you I love you, there's nothing you can do about it. And I bid you namaste, as the big, beautiful divinity in me always sees that big and beautiful divinity in you. Go out and be a light in your world today.